It was Sunday, July 21st, 2019. Just a normal day for most people, but for me, it turned out to be a very important day in my life. It started off normal. I rode with my parents to church, and I went to Sunday school and then the main service. And after the main service, a newer kid named Luca Lorenzo came up to me and asked if I and a few other kids that were in our youth group wanted to go to eat Mexican. And so I said sure, but I'd have to ask my parents. And so I asked my parents, and they said it was okay. So I go with Luca to Mexican and some other people, and it's just kind of really awkward at first because, like I said, he was newer and we didn't really know each other. But me and the other guys that came with us, we had a better familiarity with each other because we had just gone on a beach trip the month prior with our church. We had gone on like the church youth retreat, and we had all kind of bonded and gotten close to God and gotten close with each other and stuff, and so it was really cool. But we weren't as familiar with Luca. Luca had been on a mission trip in Haiti at the time, and so we get there, and it's kind of real awkward and stuff. But we start talking amongst each other without Luca. We start talking about just all of our different jokes and stuff that we had from the camp, and Luca gets the jokes and understands them and stuff, and it's kind of weird because they were inside jokes, so if you weren't there, they're not really that funny, but he understood them and made them funnier, and so we were like, And then, familiarity, we're all getting closer and stuff, and so it gets less and less awkward. Eventually, we're just telling jokes and stuff, and so it gets pretty funny, in my opinion at least, at the table, and so we're laughing and stuff, and then we're in an ultra laughing mood, and then the waiter comes, and so whenever you're in an ultra laughy mood and somebody comes and you have to be serious, really hard to snap out of that. And so me being immature, I wasn't fully able to snap out of it ever, but my friends and stuff were. So the waiter goes around the table, takes all our orders, and he gets to me and he's like, "What'll it be, amigo?" And I'm like, for no reason, really struggling to hold back laughter. I'm like, I'll have a number 10. And he's like, and then he just looks at me, and I'm look at my friend Don across the table, and we make eye contact, and Don's one of those people, if I make eye contact with him, I could laugh for no reason at any time anyway, not to mention the laughing mood on top of it. So I make eye contact with Don, and I'm about to lose it, and he's like, "Number 10," and then me and Don both just bust out laughing. I felt bad because I wasn't making fun of the guy, of course. I was just sitting there, and I was in a weird mood, and everything was funny to me. And so I was laughing there, and he's probably walking away just thinking a bunch of weird gringos or something. But so we're just sitting there, and we're still laughing, and he comes back, and he asks who will have the number 10 again, and we absolutely lose it a second time. But really, when we got our food and he walked away, we had just kind of all talked about it, and we're like, we don't even really know it was funny to begin with. It was really just more of the whole situation of being awkward to being funny and normal and random all of a sudden that really just made it the perfect storm for laughter. But I think we could all agree that was the start of a really great friendship between us all that God had his hand in the whole way. So we really thank him for that. Yes.